welcome to Maths Live. Here's your starter challenge for today. So you've got a pyramid and it asks you what are the missing numbers in the three boxes. Some of you might have seen this before, some of you might not. If you haven't seen it before, I'll give you a clue. It's very strongly linked to today's lesson topic. So give that a go. I'll give you a minute or two and then we'll come back to start the lesson. And I shall do some shout outs. Okay. Hi Sophie. Hi Lily Rose. Okay. Hi Casey. Ready to go. Love it. Love it. Okay. Hi Katie. Oh, we've got some answers coming in already. Amazing. Fantastic. Well, I'll give you 20 more seconds. Okay, let's get started. Right, this is called an addition pyramid. It's called different places in different schools and different countries, but I think it's fairly simple that it looks like a pyramid and you have to add and maybe a bit of subtraction to solve it. So the rule is that the two numbers add together to make the box on top. So for example, you have to do 37 plus 16. So that is 13, 3, 4, 5. So this must be 53. Okay. And then we can do the next one. So 53 plus 56 is 109. So we've got our top box. But how do we find this one? Because there isn't anything underneath. Now, we know that 16 add this number makes 56. So what you have to do, you actually have to do a bit of inverse operation. You have to think, what do you add to 16 to make 56? Well, if you count up from 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 40. So if you haven't seen that before, that is called an addition pyramid. Right. Thank you for joining in yesterday. It was very, very lovely of you. I just want to clarify, I had a few questions, because I quickly mentioned Joe Wicks and English with Holly and Lara at Theatre of Science, and I said it quite quickly, and a few of you said, oh, who's Lara, what's Theatre of Science? Lara's on just before me on her Facebook page, so Theatre of Science, and she's like the science equivalent of me and Holly and Joe, so I highly recommend joining in, and she does stuff at the weekends too, so yeah, Theatre of Science, amazing. Today we're going to be doing addition. I think this might be about the third Maths Live lesson I've done on addition, so if you absolutely love today's lesson, go back on my YouTube page and there'll be others to have a go at, but it's always worth practicing. And as ever during my Maths Live lessons, I try and start it from the beginning and work up and then sort of crash into year 6 a little bit. So I'm always going to take it nice and steady and make it as interesting for you guys as possible. So back to the basics. What is addition? It's literally what I'm trying to teach my 2-year-old daughter at the moment. It's if you have one thing and then another thing joins in, you've got one of each, you put them together, you have 2. So adding is when you have more than, when you increase the amount of objects, okay? You can do it by multiplying, but multiplication and division and subtraction, they're all operations, so they're all interlinked. But simply adding is when you add more parts of the same size. So I'm going to do a bit more than 1 plus 1. I know a lot of you do column method for your addition, so that is where I'm going to start at, rather than just simply 1 digit by 1 digit. You might be asked to solve the question 33 plus 51. Okay, there's a couple of ways of doing this. You could, in this type of question, think about your ones, because remember, we've got tens, ones, tens, ones. So you might go, right, I'm going to add the ones, which is 4, and add the tens, 3 and 5, which is 8, and that's 84. Okay, and that's great, yeah? That's really, really good. But when you get a question like this, it can be quite hard to add the 8 and the 8 and then think, right, 16, but then you've got to, the 1 can't stay in that column, so you've got to keep the 1 in your head, and then you've got to add the 5 and the 6, but then you've got to remember that 1 from the 18 and that you can just go a bit, okay? So this is where it's really good to switch to your column method. So we've got our tens and our ones, or units, whatever you say. And we've put them in nice lines so we see which ones we're adding first. You always start from the furthest column on the right. In this case it's ones, sometimes it could be decimals. We're starting with the ones. And we add the ones together. 8 plus 8, that is 16. Now, as I said that before, 16 is split. This is tens, and this is our ones. Now, because 6 is a 1, it stays there. It stays in the ones column where it belongs. But we've got an extra 10, and the 10 can't stay in the ones column because it's not a 1, okay? So the 1 from the 16 has to go into the next column. It has to jump across into the tens. Some of you might carry it underneath, some of you might put it here, some of you might put the 1 on top. It doesn't matter. Okay. So now our tens has been given an extra 1. So we add the 5 and the 6, which makes 11, but don't forget about the extra 1. So that is 12, so 126. So I'll show you another one. Okay, so you might have 38 plus 45. Okay, so 8 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to just mention that in a second. It's all right to count on your fingers. I think I've said this every addition lesson that we've ever done, because mental maths is really, really good, but you can always check it. Accuracy is much more important than just guessing too quickly and constantly getting the answer wrong. You might be great with your number bonds up to 10 and up to 20, but there's no harm in counting your fingers quickly just to check. Because I know some year 5 and year 6 kids like doing, it can get told off by the teacher, and I think, Steph doesn't agree with that, guys. Just do what is accurate for you, okay? So we've got 13. 8 plus 5 is 13. This is the tens, and this is the ones. The ones stay in that column, it belongs there. Whereas we've got a 10. 8 and 5 have given us an extra 10, so that goes into the tens column. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus the extra 1 is 8. So the answer is 83. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 questions, actually. I'm going to hide them. Okay, here are your 2 questions, how we go at, while I do some more shout outs. Whoa, loads of people watching. Hello, hello, hello. Please do a shout out. If I haven't already shouted your name out, feel free to say hello in the comments. Tell me your name, tell me where you live. Not too much detail, but Fantastic, well done. Amazing, lots of people powering through already. By the way, I'm sorry it's a bit weird, the light. I'm in the north of England and it's already going dark, so I need the light on. Okay, put that down. So we'll start with 25 plus 77. 5 plus 7 is 12. Now in 12, we split the 10s and the 1s. The 2, which is in the 1, stays here, and the 1 comes over here. And then we do 2 plus 7, which is 9. And then we've got an extra 1, that makes 10. And don't be phased, you just put 10 in the answer column. And we've got an extra 100 there, and that's your answer. Here, 8 plus 9, okay, is 17. So put our 7, carry our 1 across. And now remember, so we've got the hundreds this time, doesn't matter how big it gets. So in our tens column now, we've got 3 plus 4, which is 7, plus 1, which is 8. And then our final column, we've got 1 plus 1, which is 2. So 287. Well done if you got that. Now, with column addition, it can get a bit tricky than that because the numbers not only can get bigger, but you might need to do more regrouping in order to make the calculation work. If I show you an example, I'm going to do hundreds, tens and ones now. Because you might be asked to add 375 plus 168. Okay. Change pen, keep the colour clear as possible for you. So 5 plus 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we've got it, so 3. And we've got a 10, so we carry it across. Now, here we've got 7 plus 6, okay, and then plus the 1, and that's 14. So what you have to do is regroup again. So do 7 and 6, which is 13, add the 1, which is 14, so you put your 4, and you carry the next one again, you're repeating it. And then in your hundreds, you've now got 3 and 1, which is 4, plus the 1, which is 5. So what happened there is that we had essentially 14 tens, and 14 lots of 10 it goes into the hundreds. Okay, do another example. So this time we might have 674 and 396. Okay. So in the ones this time, it looks like a 0 that, doesn't it? Underline 0 plus 4 plus 6. 6 and 4. 6 and 4 is 10. Okay. So the number 10, that's the tens, and that's the ones. Now, you haven't got any ones, but you still need to put that as your answer. Because 0 is acting as the placeholder. You don't just put the 1 in there, because that is 110. So the 10 needs to come across. So you've got 9 plus 7, which is 16, plus the 1, which is 17. So the 7 stays there, and the 1 comes across again. And you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so we've gone into the thousands now. Okay. Right. Your go again. So, have a go at 365 plus 288. And 1,372 plus 1,894. Bigger numbers now, but if you take your steps nice and gently, you'll be good, you'll be fine. Fantastic. Hi, Amy and Joy. Hi, Kerry. Right, I don't think it was letting me see the chat before. I think I was on the wrong part of my... So sorry, if I still haven't given you a shout out, I'm really sorry. Olivia, hello! It's working now. Ooh, ooh. And by the way, those of you who are new, it's really good when you're in the chat bit and you think, right, is this my answer? And you put it in and other people have got it right. Or even if you put your answer in and it doesn't match other people's, so you look at your work and go, oh, I forgot that. I just forgot to do that. And it's really nice. You guys are actually working as a team as well. Ruby's got them all right so far. Amazing. Hi, Michael. Yes, of course you can have a shout out. Hi, Oscar. Hi, Ardy. Hi, Ardy. Hi, Kitty. Well done. Thank you. Right, I need to make sure that works properly tomorrow. I'm getting used to that phone. Right, so some people saying, I think I've got the answer. Okay. 8 plus 5, 13. Okay. And then 6 plus 8, that's 14. Add the 1, that's 15. And then 3 plus 2 is 5 plus the 1 is 6. So 653 for the first one. Next one, don't worry if the number gets bigger. I know it might look scarier, it going into the thousands, but just do it. Focus one column at a time. If it does intimidate you, it being a bigger number, just cover up the rest and go across one column at a time. 4 plus 2 is 6. That's it. No regrouping needed for that one. 7 plus 9. What's 7 plus 9? 16. Okay. And then 8 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not bad forgetting about the one we've regrouped. And then 1, 1, 1 is 3. There you go. Okay. What I'm going to do is post the challenge questions up. What am I talking about, Steph? Right, at 10 o'clock each morning on my Facebook page, I'm going to post 3 challenge questions related to today's lesson for you to have a go at and see how you do before the lesson. So you're ready. And if you, by the way, I'll give you a bit of time. So you're thinking, what, I didn't see that. You know now. So here were the 3 challenge questions before today's lesson. And see if you can have a go at them. See if you might have got them right. It's really good to do them because you might have tried it and then gone, oh, but Steph just taught me that during the lesson. I need to change this or try this. Question 2 was 278 plus 156. And then we had a very interesting last question. It was 4 question mark 5 plus 1 7 question mark equals 618. And for the last one, I want you to try and work out what the question marks might have been. What might the question marks have been? Oh, no quiz today. I love that. Yeah, no quiz today. The quiz was like a one-off warm-up. And then from now on, I'll just jump in straight into topics. I'm sure I'll do a quiz another time during Maths Live in this next few weeks. But yeah, it's not going to be a quiz every single lesson. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Oh, thank you. Oh yes, there'll be lots of lessons. Hello, Austin and Sylvie. Hello. Hi, Reese. Hi, Sophia, I think. Hello, oh, sorry, that just flashed up then. Azaria, hello in Luton, hi. Hello, Eleanor. Hi, Joy and Amy and Lanark. Oh, all the way up in Scotland, amazing. Hi, Amber, hi, Izzy. Hello, Heidi, welcome back. Hi, Elliot. Hi Tom in Broughton. Brilliant. Oh, I love the quizzes. Hi Sienna. Hello. I love it like when my usual lot pop up. That's great. Okay, so 45. I've got the wrong pen here. That's not a whiteboard pen. Okay, 45 plus 38. So this is what we've been practicing now. It's 45 plus 38. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know why that comes up so much, the number 13. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So the answer to the first one was 83. Well done if you got that. Question 2, 276. 78 even. 156. Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14. 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the 1, 13. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus the 1 is 434. Where's my whiteboard rubber? Right, I need some space for the last one. So the last question, now I'm pushing into upper key stage 2. Okay, so if you're in year 5 and year 6, listen carefully. If you're in year 3 and year 4, you can either watch and go, or you can have a go yourself. So the question is 400 and something and 5 plus 170 something equals 618. Good way to do this is to put it in the columns first. I'm actually going to leave a blank box. 1, 7, blank, equals 618. I'll get rid of the question underneath. So what we need to do, okay, is look and think, right, what do I add to 5 to make 8? What is this missing number that makes 8? And that's 3. Okay, and then what now? This is a weird one. What do I add to 7 to make 1? And what do you add to 7 to make 1? We can't do that. You can't add anything to 7 to make 1 because 1 is less than 7. So there must be a different way of doing it. Now, do you remember earlier when we were adding and it was going into the teens? I think now that actually this means 11. Okay? That's the only other number it could be that ends in 1 when you're adding a 1 digit. So, if that is actually 11, what do I add to 7 to make 11? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4. And let's see if this is right now, because is 4 plus 1 plus 1 6? Yes, it is. So that's how you do those types of problems. I'm going to give you 2 more. So you've got something and 2 and 3 and something. Add together to make 75. What are the missing numbers in the boxes? I'll give you 30 seconds. Ta-da. Oh wow, now I can see all your comments. Amazing, well done. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, got some answers. Right. Okay, so what do we add to 2 to make 5? We add 3. And then what do we add to 7? Sorry, what do we add to 3 to make 7? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. So it's 42 and 33. Last question of the day now. And I'm going to do a little bit of a trickier one again. So be careful and spot, well, if you can't add to make that number, if that digit's less than, maybe I have to think about, should I have secretly regrouped on here? So it is blank 35. So we don't know what the hundreds are, but we're given the tens and the ones. And then we've been given the hundreds and the ones, but not the tens. And you're going to add them together, and the answer is going to be 860 something. This is your last question of the lesson. Have a go at that. Hi Jamal, hello. Hello Uma in Northampton, welcome back Uma. Hi Isla. Oh, it's so nice to see. It's so nice to have like old names coming up as well as new ones. Hi Freya, hi Sophie. Hi Casey. Hello. Hi Sadaf, I think Sadaf, I'm not quite sure. Okay. Oh, some similar answers. So let's see. Right. This one's okay. The ones column's okay because we're given both numbers that we're adding together. So 5 plus 7 is 12. So we've got our 2, but we need to put our regrouping in there. Okay. So it's 3 plus something is 6, or is it? We don't want to forget about this. So it's 3 plus 1, which is 4, and then what do you add to 4 to make 6? That is 2. And then we've got, so that can really trick people. A lot of people can put 3, forgetting about the 1 that was regrouped. And then what do you add to 2 to make 8? 6. Brilliant. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I'm going to put, this is also back, as well as the 3 challenge questions at 10 o'clock, I'm going to put the challenge questions up for the end of the lesson. And I believe it's one just like this. So after I've said bye, I'll put it up on the page as soon as possible. Give it a go, challenge a sibling, challenge your parents, and I'll be back tomorrow for subtraction. So I hope I see you then. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.